Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy Wednesday to you all. Cannot believe it's already Wednesday, but of course, another day of new music to check out. This one technically dropped last night. If you watch me watch the Imagine Services with Mini last night, you'll know that this technically dropped before I was recording those, but I wanted to get those out of the way with the worry that I wasn't sure if they were going to be talking about this stuff or not. But we have the time today, and this is the first thing on the docket, so we are going to get right in with it. I-DLE's pre-release single titled Allergy for their upcoming, I believe it's called, the I Feel album that's coming out soon. Very exciting time indeed. I-DLE are groups that always deliver for me when it comes to music, and essentially, for me and I-DLE, it doesn't feel like that long ago since we had Nude and that era. Which is really weird, because it's been a few months since we got Nude. But it feels like that. Because the song and essentially the album has had such a grasp on me ever since it's dropped that it never really had the time to get old. Which I can't say for a lot of groups, so shout out I-DLE one time. But the next era is here, we got the pre-release, let's check it out, here we go. And two things. I've been told I need to pay attention to, the details in the song, whether it's in the MV visuals or in the lyrics, which thankfully it is the next day, so Cube does have translated lyrics in the captions and things like that. And two, internet is kind of on the fritz today, so I'm really hoping it can hold up to the 4K. If it does start to stutter, we might have to drop it down to 1440 or 1080 at some point, but we'll deal with that when we have to deal with that. Let's get into the MV. Here we go! I don't know anything about this era apart from the concept pictures and things, so this is all new to me. I'm head of Instagram, head of TikTok. Me too, girl. Gallery. Yo, this song chugs. Hold on. Please give me the help button. 넌 내가 너무 싫거든. Alright, yeah. Oh my, oh my. 빌어먹을 my name. Why am pretty? Why am lovely? Why am sexy? Why am I me? Love me, love me, love me, love me, love me, what? Love me, love me, love me, love me, love me, what? She's so pretty, yeah, so lovely. She got everything. Why am I not her? Love me, love me, love me, love me, love me, but 빌어먹을 내 거울 allergy. I figured that's the kind of direction they were going with this. I love the message behind the song already. But this song, hell, this chugs. Please give me a like button. 나도 사랑받고 싶거든. Alright, yeah. Oh my, oh my. Oh my god, this chorus hits so hard. And it's the type of beat where you're gonna jam along to it, and the fact that it's got such a meaningful message behind it just makes it that much better. A little bit of a stutter in the beat.
Take a deep breath. You'll slowly fall asleep. And when you wake up, you'll be a queen.
Ooh, what a tune. What a tune. Here's the thing. This song is great on so many levels. The song itself is amazing. I love the little bit of like the rocky side of idol music, especially in the I Blink series. Like I'm thinking of songs like uh from shoot Tomboy era. Oh, ever stop me, Malijima? Oh, that song. Can't think of the title right now, but like the rock feeling of it. It gets the energy going. And just the tune itself, without even the lyrics, just the way the melody and the tune just drives, and once it gets started, it just keeps going. I love songs like that. But then you deep the lyrics behind it, and then it's just, oh, I reckon this is going to be a really powerful song for a lot of people. Because it does speak to kind of, no, would you call this like societal like flaws or social media flaws, or I don't actually know what this would like classify as, but the whole message of, because it's like every single member is going through like kind of the uncertainties of like outward appearance. And I think a lot of people growing up, I won't generalize like based like a gender thing, but maybe it's more prevalent in Korea, but I think in general, just people growing up do have a big like worry about what their image is like. And I know, oh geez, was it Soyeon and Produce? Admittedly, I didn't watch Produce 101, so IOI era, so I don't know like the full extent of Soyeon's like kind of backstory, but I've seen in so many like guides and like fan compilations about how Soyeon did have that kind of uncertainty about like so looking she didn't feel confident, and the fact that this song kind of takes that and spins it into this really this like the storyline, especially if we're following Soyeon, is absolutely heartbreaking because it's just she's getting like thrown around and her confidence is just being like thrown to the ground and stepped all over, and she's going to drastic measures, and in the end she does actually go to that extreme step while her other self is like trying to reach out to her to paper airplane, just came a little bit too late, and that is like a gut-wrenching scene to end the video with. But it's paired with a song that is just so catchy and almost upbeat that it's that juxtaposition between the actual meaning of the lyrics and how the song sounds that's just so well written. And I'm gonna guess it's Soyeon involved with the song again. Well, I mean, this is Jong Soyeon we're talking about here. Musical mastermind Jong Soyeon we're talking about here. But this, like, Soyeon has had some spectacular songs in the past, but Allergy might be for me one of the most powerful songs that she's written. Just full stop. I just want to talk about the way the song starts, like visuals aside, the way the beat just kicks in and just goes.
얼굴 없는 feed, party 날리는 followers. I'm head of Instagram.
It's that driving 16th note guitar. You get a little bit of melodical movement. Get some claps in there. And now the song really starts to drive. We get a little bit of more overdrive on the guitar. Take it a pause. muffle it a little bit, take away the filter slowly but surely. And then we get everything back with this chorus. And this is like... Wait, the line? The way that mirror allergy line... Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry, that is not a flattering still to pause the video on, but... The way just the freaking mirror allergy line, the way it's delivered, you can kind of feel like the angst behind that, the anger behind that, the way it's been delivered. Admittedly, I think Oogi's voice fits really well for that. Like, I'm thinking back to Nude and her first line, like, you know the line, but oh, the way this chorus is delivered is so perfect. The way it ends is so perfect. And then it just kind of rinse and repeat itself. Instead of going with like the lower end, Parachute was higher voice with the higher instrumental part. It's just very small details are so well executed, and it just contributes so much to the final package. I love I-DLE, man. Like, admittedly, I was very much like a title track merchant when it came to I-DLE. Like, I loved their title tracks. I still do love their title tracks. I think there's something almost cathartic about I-DLE music. I don't know what it is about it, but every time I listen to an I-DLE song, it just feels like it almost feels like, you know how when you put like puzzles together and you have like the last final pieces and you put the last piece in and it's like, yes, we finally finished it. It's like over time the puzzle slowly starts to piece itself apart, and every time I listen to an I-DLE song, those pieces come back in one by one. And just, I hope people can find a lot of comfort in a song like this, because I think it is talking about a topic that can touch a lot of people. It's also in a package that can reach a lot of people. So I hope they do. I mean, I know they're gonna do well. This is G-IDLE we're talking about here. Kind of like one of the pillar heads of 4th gen, but I really hope they get a lot of traction with this song. Even though it is just like a pre-release, I really hope they do well. Because this is a strong song. In every way, shape, and form. This is a strong song. Man, I can't wait for the album. It's gonna be such a fun time. But, anyways, that is it from me today. Thank you for dealing with my rambling. Thank you for watching if you made it this far. One last note from me. Let us work as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world. Whether it be checking in with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten up someone else's day-to-day. And know that if you are ever going through a tough time in your life, whatever reason it may be, wherever you are in the world, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, I will always be a friend, an ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.